What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the BYU versus Oklahoma State Week 8 college football matchup going down Friday, October 18th, 2024. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games that I love, including my daily $19 best bet, head on over to Pickdawgz.com and click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. But let's get to this one between BYU and Oklahoma State. BYU coming into this one with a record of 6-0 on the year, both straight up and against the number after picking up a 41-19 win over Arizona in their last game prior to their bye week, while Oklahoma State comes in 3-3 on the year, 2-4 against the number after a 38-14 loss, to West Virginia in their last game. And since Oklahoma State's entered conference play, this is a team that has just really fallen off a map. I mean, they took the loss at home to Utah and then now back-to-back blowout losses to Kansas State and West Virginia. And you could easily argue that this Oklahoma State team should be 2-4 had Arkansas State not folded in that game earlier this season. And now you got a tough test if you're Oklahoma State. Now you got to go to Provo to take on a BYU team that is just rock solid, defensively. They're one of the bigger surprises in college football, already clinching bowl eligibility. The top 25 in total defense, just outside the top 10 in yards per play. They're top 50 against the rush, top 40 against the pass. And against the pass is the big number here because this is an Oklahoma State team that likes to air it out. They air it out at a top 15 rate. They're 13th in passing attempts per game, 27th in completions per game, 15th in passing yards, but the completion percentage is down 58%. Not overly efficient for a team that airs it out as much as Oklahoma State does. And I think that could be problematic against BYU. Like I said, this is a ball hawking defense. It doesn't allow a lot of completions. They're top 5 nationally in completion percentage allowed. So I think BYU can have some success here. On the other side, BYU's offense really hasn't been anything to write home about. They're a top 50 passing offense, but just barely. They passed around at about national average. They're 85th in terms of rushing the football. And while you may think, well, that's not necessarily BYU's strength, they're actually pretty weak at rush defense. And it's all well and good, but they're also fairly weak at pass defense as well. 113th in defending the pass. Now, don't get me wrong, Jake Retzlaff, not a world beater quarterback for BYU, but he's done just enough. And more importantly for BYU, they do enough, especially at home. I mean, you look at their 2 conference home games so far. BYU has outscored Arizona and Kansas State, 2 really solid teams, outscored them by a combined score of 79-28. And this is just a BYU team that has just, like I said, they've been one of the bigger surprises in the country this season. And I think they keep it going here. I think this BYU team is legit. I think at a certain point, it'll catch up with them and then, it'll come back to bite them in the butt. But I don't think it's this spot. I'm going to go with BYU. I'm going to lay the points here, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pick Dawgz Premium. While you're Pick Dawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.